Welcome to Talk Theory. It's your host, Kiara Barnes, where I talk all things life, what makes us human and what makes us superhuman. Sit back, relax, and join me for a chat. Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome back to another episode of Talk Theory. I'm your host, Kiara Barnes. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Look, today we are going to be going on a bit of a journey of self-discovery through the lens of personality theories. How very science of us, honestly. I feel like a little professor today, but let's get into it because I found out some interesting things through this episode, and yeah, I'm looking forward. Let me fix this little pop mic. Yeah. I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. Okay, so we'll be exploring a few things, some frameworks like Myers-Briggs, the Big Five. And uncovering just how like self-awareness of our personality traits can propel us on the path of personal growth. So, get cozy, or unless you're driving, don't get cozy, but let's get into it. So to kick things off, let's explore the power of personality theories. Throughout history, humans have been intrigued by the complexities, I know I have, of their own personalities. And I know, I sure have, I just have done so many deep dives and still am learning all these things about myself. And it just doesn't get boring. It's always something new. And understanding ourselves and the people around us can just lead to a lot more fulfilling relationships, like better communication, and also just a lot of personal growth. And so basically, personality theories provide frameworks that help us, navigate just the complexity or intricate layers of human behavior. And they really just give us a language to kind of describe our tendencies or our preferences and maybe our unique traits per se. So today we're just going to be focusing on, some theories that have captured the attention of psychologists and self-improvement enthusiasts. Let's get into it. So our first stop on the journey is the Myers-Briggs type indicator. Okay, or the MBTI. Before we even get into this, if you don't know who created this theory, I mean, I didn't. I had to do a little research through this one. It was a woman named Isabel Briggs Myers, and she is noted to be a co-creator, actually, of the theory with her mother, Catherine Cook Briggs. But I mean, a lot of their theories are based off of, is it Carl Jung's theory of, psychological types? So that's kind of what they base their overall thing. So now that we have a little backstory, basically this theory that they created categorizes individuals into 16 personality types based on 4 dichotomies. Okay, so there's extroversion, introversion, sensing, intuition, thinking, feeling, and then there's the judging, perceiving. So basically what they are saying is by understanding our type, we gain insight into our cognitive functions, like I said earlier, how we perceive and interact with the world. And basically knowing your MBTI can illuminate your communication style, decision-making process. And it can even like help you with career preferences. Really, it's like a tool that not only helps us understand ourselves, but also just fosters empathy and understanding in our relationships. So, if you want to figure out what type you are, there's like a bunch of websites that you can go on, and they'll have a series of questions you can answer to see where you fall under. And so I did mine. Yeah, I went online on the little Google, took a little test. And at this point in time in my life, I fall under the ISFJA. Okay, so basically what those letters are, I guess it means that I'm a defender. And so basically it says defenders are very dedicated and warm protectors, always ready to defend their loved ones. Okay, I mean, I'll take it. It also calculated I'm 42% extroverted and 58% introverted, meaning I prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and often feel drawn to calmer environments. I could agree with that to an extent, although like I do love a good amusement park or an arcade moment. Like I don't mind having noise around to an extent, like I don't mind having an activity. I actually love activities. But like, yeah, I mean, I think I'm more shy by nature, but I don't know. Also, acting's kind of like broke me out of that, and doing so much press over the years and red carpets and things like that. Like I don't really get too nervous. Like I know how to like turn it on for the purpose of like, I don't know, getting to know people and having a conversation. So yeah, kind of dependent. I also got, it said 49% intuitive and 51% observant, and then 36% on thinking and 64% on feeling. I mean, those numbers are pretty agreeable. I would say I feel a ton. Like I'm an emotional being for sure. So the 36% on the thinking and 64% on feeling. I mean, I don't tend to make a ton of decisions based on a ton of logic. I usually just go off like gut feeling, and yeah, that's just how I live my life. And then I'm seeing 56% judging, 44% prospecting. Judging individuals are decisive, thorough, and highly organized. They value clarity, predictability, and closure, preferring structure and planning to spontaneity. Okay, here's the thing. I love some adventure and a little surprise, but for my day-to-day, like I do enjoy having some kind of overall, like plan. Because then I feel like I have some kind of, even kill baseline happening that feels consistent and calm, and that is nice for me to like look back on. But I do, like I do like, spontaneity in the sense of like dating. Like it's really fun when a partner is like, hey, like, get ready for this. Like make sure you're wearing like closed shoes. We're going to go do something. I mean, like, let's not be too crazy. Like, if you're planning skydiving, like I need a little heads up. That actually happened to me once. I had someone surprise me with a this sounds ridiculous, but a helicopter tour. It was really cute. And yeah, I was like just planning to go to dinner, and they're like, yeah, I have a surprise for you after. And all of a sudden I know I'm going through these doors and I'm signing waivers, and I'm like, what are we about to do? And they're like, ta-da, we're going on a helicopter. I'm like, oh gosh, okay. It was like kind of scary, and I'm actually glad that they chose like uh, a tour that was only, I think, half an hour. That was the perfect amount of time. Anything over that, I think I would have honestly started to get a little sick. But actually, like nerves wise, I don't know. This is side tangent. When it comes to flying, I'm like, well, I'm already up here in the air. Whatever happens is going to happen. So me freaking out being up here is not going to change the fact that I'm already up here. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, back on track. Okay. So this also tells you who also is like a defender or whoever's your personality type. And, I got Halle Berry. Okay, Halle, hey girl. Beyonce and Aretha Franklin. Okay. I'm gonna have to read more of that later, but for the sake of time, we will continue on this podcast. So let's delve into the big 5 personality traits. Openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Okay. Yikes on the pronunciation. We're going to just zoom on past. It's okay. These traits offer a broader view of personality, focusing on enduring patterns of behavior rather than fixed types. So, by recognizing where we fall on each trait spectrum, we gain insights into our tendencies, strengths, and areas for growth. For example, understanding your level of, extroversion might shed light on your social preferences and how you recharge your energy. So I don't know. I found this to be interesting because this like helps you get into the details of things a little further. And so like, if you've been in like maybe bigger groups or at a get together and felt like, why do I feel so awkward? Or why is it hard to talk and, conversate with people? It could just be like, yeah, your personality type, which I also do think personality types can be changed over time for sure. Like, I used to be very different between the ages of like 15 to 18 to 20 to whatever. It's like as you grow and as you experience life and come in contact with more and more people, you change, and that's okay. But I just find it's interesting to have all these different theories and things available to us to be like, oh, okay, because I'm in this, space of my life, this is why I do this or that. And also like how to cope. Like it even, tells you like, what's the best way to recharge, So how is this different from the Myers-Briggs? And what Google is making known to me is that the Big 5 measures conscious personality traits, whereas Briggs measures unconscious ways of making judgments and perceiving the world. Okay. And also there's like a test online that you can take a look at to get a little deeper, but I'll spare my results for that one. Okay, our final destination is the Enneagram. Okay, a personality system that delves deep into our motivations, fears, and desires. So, this identifies 9 core personality types, each with the distinct qualities and growth paths. So, this theory doesn't just like stop at categorization, it helps us explore the paths of integration, disintegration, and guiding us toward personal transformation, all by understanding our Enneagram type. So we can navigate our inner landscape, you know, recognize our unconscious patterns and embark on a journey of just understanding the self. So now that we've kind of dipped in, journeyed through these personality theories, how can we apply this newfound self-awareness to our personal growth? Because as we saw today, there's like a ton of ways to read yourself, see what's going on a deeper level. And I think that the key really lies in using this knowledge as a springboard for self-improvement, right? Like by understanding our strengths, challenges, and blind spots. And we can actively work on becoming the best versions of ourselves. But remember that personal growth is a continuous journey. And these theories and personality theories are really just tools, right, along the way. And so more so just embrace the insight that they offer, you know, be patient with yourself and celebrate the progress that you make. And because we are always growing and changing, these tests, like I said earlier about, you know, I'm not the same as I was as 18, that's for sure. These tests will naturally change with you. So, you know, don't get freaked out or like uptight about your results where you're like, wait a minute, am I really this person? I mean, also just take what resonates with you as well. Because the truth is we all have weaknesses and strengths. So allow your results to be an aid rather than something to look down on, you know? So, okay, as we wrap up our exploration of using these personality theories for personal growth, I just want to make clear again, like earlier, I don't know, just embrace who you are. I just want to leave like on a positive note of that. And, you know, your personality is just one facet of your very intricate being. And by integrating self-awareness integrating, what is happening? You guys are like, okay, logging off. Integrating self-awareness and compassion, you can navigate the path to self-discovery with a lot of grace, honestly, and authenticity. Okay, wow. So today's theory of the week is this. The more we understand ourselves, the more equipped we are to navigate the world around us. Period. Honestly. Thank you for joining me on this little journey today, you guys. This was fun and very informative. I feel like a professor right now. Very, you know, school vibes. Look, if you enjoyed our little get together today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on episodes every Monday. New episodes every Monday. And can you tell I've actually gotten some rest today? I've got energy. Anyway, if you're feeling extra generous, folks, a little review goes a long way. Sharing your favorite episodes with friends and coworkers and family, you know, spread the love, spread the love. And if you'd like to say hello, follow me on Instagram at Kiara Barnes Official. That's Kiara Barnes Official. I love hearing from you guys. And there you can find all my other social media content, so don't have to be rattling off usernames right now. Yeah, so remember, until next time, you know, keep exploring, keep growing, and keep embracing all that you are. Okay, I shall see you next week. Okay, love you. Bye.